Good morning, Woburn High School. Today is Monday, November 10th. I'm Tyler Kendall, and here are your morning announcements. NHS is sponsoring a food, health, and beauty products drive to help support our Woburn families in need. Please drop off non-perishable food items or health and beauty products in C320. Boxes are lined up right as you walk into Mrs. Barry's room. Starting today, DECA is kicking off its Shoe Drive fundraiser, running through winter break. They're collecting gently worn, used, or new shoes from sneakers to boots to dress shoes. Drop-off boxes will be in the main office and the hockey rink. All shoes will support Funds 2 orgs, helping small business owners in developing nations and keeping shoes out of landfills. Any 9th, 10th, 11th, or 12th grade girls interested in playing basketball this winter should attend the sign-up informational meeting in Coach Sullivan's room, D216, immediately after school on Monday, November 10th. Please see Coach Sullivan if you have any questions. The Senior Class Activities Committee will meet on Wednesday, November 12th in room E232. Decorating the hallways during Spirit Week will be discussed. Please make every effort to attend. The Woburn High Stage Company is excited to announce Shrek the Musical, coming December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Based on the classic offbeat movie, the show is about Shrek, the grumpy ogre, a cursed princess, a hapless donkey, and a tiny tyrant on their quest for love, friendship, and power. Join the cast and crew of over 60 Woburn High students as they sing, dance, and act the story of an unlikely hero that has entertained audiences around the world. The cast of the show will also be doing a 2-day whirlwind preview tour of all 7 elementary schools and both middle schools in November, so be sure to watch out for that as well. The Social Capital Inc. is seeking 200 volunteers of all ages to participate in this year's annual SCI Leaf Raking Volunteer event this November. This is an opportunity to serve as an active member of the community, and students can also earn Yes Hours. The event will take place on Saturday, November 15th, with shifts available in the morning and afternoon. Volunteers can sign up as an individual or with friends using the QR code on screen. If you have questions or concerns, contact SCI Community Engagement and Program Coordinator. If you know of a Woburn senior that may need help, please direct them to reach out to the Woburn Senior Center by November 3rd. You can call directly at the number on screen. I would now like to turn to Ashton for the Veterans Day interview.
Tomorrow is Veterans Day, a day to honor and thank all the men and women who have served in the U.S. Armed Forces. Veterans Day started back in 1919 as Armistice Day, marking the end of World War I. Later, in 1954, it became Veterans Day to recognize all veterans who have served our country. Today, we take a moment to appreciate their courage, sacrifice, and dedication to protecting our freedoms. To all veterans, thank you for your service. Today, we are joined by 2 Woburn resident veterans who also work at WMHS. Mr. Larry Giuseppe and Mr. Joseph Wells. Hello and welcome.
Morning.
Good morning.
These questions will be for each of you to answer. First, what branch of the military did you guys serve?
I served in the Army National Guard.
United States Marine Corps.
All right, thank you. What inspired you to join the military and why did you decide to serve in the military?
I'll let you go first since you enlisted before me.
Was a senior at Woburn High School, graduated in 1968, had no plans on going to college, so I graduated on a Sunday right outside at the old football field, and Monday I went down and joined the Marine Corps for 3 years.
All right, and how about you, Sergeant Wells?
So I went to 2 years of college and then being the youngest of 8, couldn't afford college, so I ended up joining the Army National Guard, Massachusetts Army National Guard, in order to pay for the rest of college. And that was the original reason that led me to join the military.
Okay. And where did you end up going to college?
So I was at Sacred Heart University in Connecticut for 2 years. Then I left there after couldn't afford school anymore, and then went to basic training in my school for my job for the military, and then ended up graduating from Worcester State and then Endicott College. And it was nice that the GI Bill would pay for that, both my undergrad and my master's degree, which was beneficial to my career, that I moved on to become a teacher, and then to Woburn Police.
All right. And for both of you, what does Veterans Day mean to you?
Go ahead, Joe.
Veterans Day to me is just a reminder for our country to realize, we have an all-volunteer military, and people choose to take time out of their life to protect the freedoms and the way of life that we have, and just reminds the citizens of the United States that there are other citizens that step up and to the call for whatever reason is, and every reason is different for why people join the military. But I think it's just a yearly reminder, kind of a refresh and reset to let people know that there are other people around them that answer the call to continue what many people before both Larry and I have done, and to protect our country.
And Mr. Giuseppe?
I joined because a good friend of mine at Woburn High School was killed in Vietnam, Joe Drew. And at the time, Joe mentioned all volunteer. At the time I joined, actually had started what was called the draft. So anyone of a certain age had to register to possibly be going in the service. I did volunteer. I volunteered for 3 years, and I have no qualms about what I did. I enjoyed believe it or not, I enjoyed my 3 years in the military. And we honor veterans on 2 days a year, one being Veterans Day, in which we honor any and all people that served in the military, whether they were in a war, not in a war. You didn't get to say, oh, I want to go here, or I want to go there. You were property of the military. And the Marines told me, this is where you're going to go, and this is when, and that's where I went. But I'm proud of my service, and I use Veterans Day to say thank you to anyone that took time out of their lives to join the military. And the other day is Memorial Day, and on Memorial Day, that's really a day of respect for those people that were in the military and served in the military that have passed away. So.
Okay. And do you have any advice for our students here at Woburn who are considering joining the military after they graduate?
Yes, I do. Like I mentioned, once you join the military, you're property of whatever branch of the military that you join. You don't get to say, oh, I want to do this, or I want to go here or there. They put you wherever they decide they want to put you or need you. It's not for everyone. Especially in the Marine Corps, you just did whatever you were told when you were told to do it. And you just need to keep quiet, do what you're told, and you'll get by with whatever job you need to do.
I think the biggest piece of advice I'd give anyone that's considering the military is the same advice I gave to my son. He's currently active duty in the Coast Guard, is that whatever branch you choose to join, and whatever job that you qualify for, is you need to get out of the military what you want to get out of them, because they're going to get out of you, like Larry's saying, they're going to get out of you what they want. And if, I always tell any prospective candidates that talk to me about it, as that any job you can think of in the civilian world, they have in the military. So if you strive to, be an electrician, or you strive to be an infantry soldier, you can do all those different things in all the branches. But you need to get out of them, but they're going to get out of you. So when you translate into the civilian world, you'll have a skill set and something that interests you. So, definitely it's a challenging career path to take, but definitely well worth it, and very rewarding when you finish.
Alrighty.
I would also like to add that one thing about being in the military is when you get out, there are a number of opportunities for you. You can go to a local VA hospital and get services. Once you're a veteran, there are a number of things that are then available to you. Joe and I both belong to the Disabled American Veterans Organization in Woburn. We belong to the United Veterans Council. I served 15 years as the representative for veterans for the city of Woburn. So we're both very well oriented with our services. One is trying to help and support other people that have been in the military as well.
Alrighty. Thank both of you guys for sharing what you know and some deeper meaning behind Veterans Day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Giuseppe and Officer Wells, for coming on the morning announcements to share information about Veterans Day and what it means to be a veteran. Today is day 4, and the lunch is ZXY. Please stand for your Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Stay tuned for a quick promo from our wonderful Class of 2027 officers about the homecoming dance.
Homecoming dance will be from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. You must be there at 7:30 p.m. and you can't leave until 9:30 p.m. All bags will be searched upon entry.
Mandatory attendance is needed all day, so don't get dismissed or show up late unless it's excused.
Dance contracts will be given out in advisory and can be returned to your class advisors. No outside guests are allowed.
Tickets will be sold for $25 and there's only one ticket per student. All the school rules apply inside the dance.
Don't you wish there was a way you could get a free ticket to homecoming? Well, now there is.
On the 20th and 21st, before school and at lunch, you could buy a bead for $1.
On the 21st, you can challenge anyone you see with a bead to a game of rock, paper, scissors, and if you win, you get to take their beads, and if you lose, you have to give one up. In a challenge a teacher, you have to have 5 beads.
Once you lose all your beads, you're out.
And you can always buy more.
The winner wins a free homecoming ticket, and if you already bought one, yours gets refunded.